Yeah, my YouTube is
Psychological debates. Oh yeah, it's upcoming. Hell yeah.
click on it. Can you hear us? I don't know if I need to. Oh, there we go. Oh yeah. Click on it. Can you hear us? I don't know if I need to. All right.
It's like a 10-second delay.
Oh my god. I'll fucking click off the video so we can continue our debates, bro. God.
Isn't that kind of screen sharing? Like,
What?
will that be like? Okay, so if so, like think about like the good old days, like Halo and shit, right? Would like
Yeah.
so like if I'm watching your live and I'm getting distracted by my own voice on the fucking live stream.
Turn
I'm
your
like, shut
fucking
up.
YouTube off.
Fine. God, I'll come back. Do you think anyone's gonna tune in?
I don't even care. I just use it so I can like take clips of it later on and send it to people because I think it's funny. I don't think a single person watched that first live stream I did a couple months ago, like Washed Up Siege Time or whatever it's
When?
called. Look at my like past lives. I've like Washed Up Siege Time. It's like 2 hours long. Are you ready for the next question?
Yeah.
Is it ever okay
Oh,
to
it's got
lie
12
to
views, bro.
protect yourself?
What?
Is it ever
Oh yeah,
okay
for
to
sure.
lie to protect yourself?
Yeah. So like, if I like rape a dude, okay,
Okay.
okay.
Insane start,
So
dude. Oh,
okay,
chill with your language. I don't want to get banned.
okay. Okay, so basically, it's like if I got in trouble like by my mom, and like she's like, "Oh, why'd you do this thing?" I can just lie my way out of it because like I was getting more trouble, you know.
Yeah, but like, wouldn't it morally be right to like be honest?
Or I get in trouble. But yeah,
Well, I mean, yeah, to protect yourself. Yeah, if that's the question, then yeah. I mean, obviously.
yeah.
I mean, like to get yourself like if lying doesn't harm the other person, then I don't think there's anything like wrong with lying to get yourself out of like trouble or something.
But
Like
like
if
you said, yeah, I guess it is still bad to lie. I mean, it's never good to lie. I mean, like we said earlier, like it's always like it can always come back up on you, like a little white lie, you know.
yeah, like I don't know, I feel
But like
like if I'm in
if like someone, okay, you go first.
yeah, fuck you. If I'm in math class and I'm like on my phone and my teacher thinks he saw me and he's like, "Are you on your phone?" And I'm like, "Oh no, no, it's my calculator," and he believes me. That's not like me lying doesn't harm him in any way, but like I probably should have been honest. But then again, like I don't really care since it benefits me and
Yeah,
doesn't
because
hurt him.
there's always a chance that like he can like be like, oh, give me that damn phone. But then there's like, he's like, oh, just put it away, you know.
Yeah. All right, what's your scenario, bro?
My scenario was like you're getting ready for the date, and like your roommate or something walks in, he's like, you gotta make sure you brush your teeth, and you're like, yeah. Then you don't. And you go to kiss your girl at the end of the night, and she's like, oh, you breath stank, and she like slaps the shit out of you.
All right,
But
dude.
maybe she's a freak and she likes that shit, so like you go down, you know.
Uh, yeah, sure.
Yeah,
At
some shit
what
you would do.
age are children held accountable for their actions, and how do you determine that? Uh,
Like 3.
I feel like as soon as they're
Whenever they gain consciousness and like they know what they're
yeah,
doing, and they know it's bad.
like my little brother, if he like if I go to watch him tomorrow and he like fucking hits me, it's not like his fault because he I don't even think he like knows he's alive. But if he was like 7 and he like punched me in the face, then yeah, I'm gonna be like pissed off.
I will never hit you, by the way.
I know, baby girl. But yeah, I feel like as
Baby
soon as they're like old enough to like
girl.
consciously know and choose what they're doing is like they should be held accountable.
Mhm.
But I mean, then again, I feel like at a certain point when they're like young enough, it's also like kind of up to the parents to like guide them and tell them not to do something.
Yeah, I mean it's always bad parents too. Like,
Because like if a 4-year old is old enough to have thoughts and like know what they're doing, but if they're like being really loud in a restaurant or like standing in their seat
I
or
mean, but
something
they're
and their
not like
parents like letting it
educated enough.
happen,
They're not like super
yeah,
smart enough to like know what to do though.
like they can make their own choices, but they might not always like be able to comprehend that what they're doing is like
Yeah, like the look,
wrong.
like the candy band stuff, you know.
Yeah. Oh, I set my phone down every time. I have to reach over to grab it. Uh, is one human life worth more than another? I mean, I guess like in a literal
It like
sense,
literally just
no.
depends on the person.
Yeah. Like
Like if
if
it's
there's
like
like,
me versus
you go
serial
first, bro.
killer. Oh yeah, basically if it's like my mom versus serial killer, like just my mom, bro. Like,
Yeah.
but like I guess if you like, there's people that like treat human lives as like equal, but like in this society, in this world, like it's pretty much always been, literally no one's equal. You know,
I
like
mean,
someone's
yeah. I
always
guess
gonna be
like
better or stronger.
unless you're like, when they're like get the women and children out first, which makes sense, I guess.
Hmm.
I don't know. Maybe the women part might be kind of sexist. I don't really care though. Like I'm not. I'm feeling like I'm like on the fucking Titanic. Like get the women and children off first. I'm not like gonna be
Hmm.
mad about
That's
that. I'm gonna
smart though, because
understand.
the
Yeah.
children are a future generation, and the woman, well, first of all, it's a respectful thing to do, and second
Yeah.
of all,
And
it's like
I mean,
they
not
give
like
birth to
a
our, like that's how we make life, you know.
like not from like a in a sexist way, but like biologically, men will probably be safer like protecting themselves than a like a average woman would. So like I feel like the
Yeah.
men being left kind of makes sense.
Hmm.
I don't know.
Yeah.
What the fuck's a big ass ad on this website? Is ignorance really bliss? I don't fucking know.
You can take that one
Uh,
first.
I mean, it can be. I'm just gonna skip the next one, bro.
Um.
I'm not smart enough to answer that one.
Okay.
What is the goal of humanity? I mean, I don't know. I feel like that's kind of up
A
to the
bunch of fucking
individual
goals. Like
person.
the hell?
Because like you could say
These are some
like,
broad questions.
I mean, you could say like in the most literal sense, probably to just procreate and continue living. But like that's not everyone's goal. Because like some people don't want to have children or can't have children, and they're not
And
like
there's the
going
guys that like
against
want to rule the
humanity
world
really.
and like
And there's
so
like,
the, usually the goal of humanity.
yeah, what is the ultimate goal of
Dang, I don't
humanity?
even know.
And I don't really think there like is one besides like
I
obviously
mean,
the nature.
there's like this stages of humanity.
Yeah, like
Like
the
the
nature
you
point
know
of
what
view,
I'm talking about?
obviously it's just to procreate, but like I feel like the actual goal for like every person kind of like varies.
Yeah.
Because I don't think like like two gay dudes, they're like having butt sex and stuff. They obviously can't
The
procreate,
fuck?
but like,
Yeah.
but like I don't think they like shouldn't be able to live or like non-human. Like if they're enjoying their life, then like who cares? That they're having their own, they're making their own goal, and I don't really care. So I think it kind of like varies depending on every person.
Yeah. I don't know. There's like no really main goal. I mean, there's main goals for people. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm just choking a goldfish. Look at watch sit down. Ah. Yeah. Back I was saying. There's like so many like different little side goals everybody has they want to
Yeah,
achieve. But I don't really think, like you said, I mean, making procreating and stuff, like it's definitely like probably like in the top 10 of like ultimate goals. But I honestly can't really think of any like huge goals for actual humanity itself. You know?
yeah.
Yeah.
Uh, I'm skipping all the ones about religion. I feel like they're just boring. Like maybe it is, maybe it isn't. I don't really care. Can I be happy when faced with suffering? I mean, yeah, obvious. They're like you feel like fucking depressed as shit, but something like makes you happy for a little bit, and that's like you're happy in the face of suffering. I don't know.
I mean, that can only be for a little bit though. Like, are we talking about like short term happiness in front of surfing or like long term? You know?
Uh, I don't really know. I mean, like if you're,
So like,
I don't know.
so this fucking guy comes in. Or like, no, you walking on your going and cracked, right? You're suffering, but then you find like I don't know, some fucking fanboy that's like hot as shit. You're like, damn, he's sexy so. But then you think back on your girl, like she got a guy. You're like, oh, I'm so fucking sad. Like, you only think about that fanboy is like short term, unless you make it long term. You bag him, but you know,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Is morality
All right.
relative or absolute? I mean, we said this like before I went live. Like, I think morality just differs from depending on every person, really, and like the
Mm-hmm.
society you're in.
Yeah.
Because like in like ancient Rome, they'd like fucking throw babies off cliffs and stuff, and that was seen as like morally okay. But like now, obviously,
I thought
that's
it
just
was
wrong.
Sparta.
Okay, I fucking meant Greece, you bitch.
Okay, but
But I
like
mean,
in
yeah,
Sparta, like that's
same
like the
thing. But
true
like,
kids on like rocks like survived in winter, and they're like if you
no,
survive this for like a week, you like live or whatever the fuck.
yeah, I feel like that's just
And they also like cast out the weak and shit. Without the strong.
where do morals come from? I feel like just as
The
societies as
heart.
a whole, like
Yeah, yeah.
people kind of come together and like agree like this thing isn't right, so we shouldn't do it. And I kind of mostly live by like the golden rule. I feel like I wouldn't want this to happen to me, so I'm just not going to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like most morality questions I could just answer with that. Like I kind of just live by the golden rule, honestly.
Hmm.
Is killing ever fully justified? I mean, yeah, I
Oh
think
yeah,
so.
for sure.
Like
Like if it's gonna race,
obviously,
if
if
it's
it's
gonna
like
race someone, obviously I'm gonna. Yeah,
if it's
yeah.
self defense, that's
Easy
like
be.
an obviously no brainer.
Hmm.
Like yeah, even
Yeah.
then I feel like like if someone was like bizarre vigilante scenario. Like if someone was hunting down pedophiles and like game overing them, I wouldn't care. I wouldn't. I would like, yeah, killing in vigilantism isn't like right, but I'm not. I don't care. I'm not gonna like say he's in the wrong.
Yeah. I mean, it's always kind of neutral because like there's always like the fact that oh they are human. Oh they used to be like I guess not everybody's like that's evil is like actually evil. They could just be like broken. You know, like the Joker edits. You know what I'm talking about? Like Marxism. But like yeah, I mean yeah, like you said, it's really just justifiable. You know?
Is stealing ever permissible? Uh, I don't know if they mean stealing like taking someone's money, or I'm just gonna count in
It's
shoplifting.
like stealing anything.
I mean, yeah, I don't think it's like
Like if you need to
right.
steal like battle plans for like a nuke or something, and they're gonna nuke your friggin' whole country off the planet. Like,
I mean,
yeah, I'm
like
gonna
I feel
steal
like
them and like break them. You know?
when you're talking about stealing, it's like really differs depending on the scenario. Because if like some guy who's like has enough money to live, he has no reason to do this. He just like walks into a jewelry store, busts the glass, and steals a bunch of shit and walks out. I'm gonna care about that like a lot more than I am like some broke single mother like stealing some food from a grocery store.
It's because they're desperate. That guy just did
Yeah,
it out of like pure, like I guess boredom or I don't know. I mean, really anything.
but I mean, then again, I don't like if you like walk into a Kroger and like take a drink and don't pay for it, they're not gonna like miss that money
Yeah,
that you didn't pay.
yeah. I mean, it
I
adds
feel like
up, but yeah,
it
they,
also
they
kind
don't
of
care.
depends on like the person you're stealing from, because like if you like shoplift from like a big conglomerate like store, I don't really care. But like
But
if
like,
you
if I
like
go to the
go into
corner
like
store and I steal from
yeah,
like
if you go into like a
from an
mom
Indian
and pop
guy,
store,
I'll be mad.
yeah,
Yeah,
if you go into like some like family owned business and like steal stuff, then yeah, that's probably not right. They're kind
yeah.
of living off of that. Oh, most of these ones are about stealing. Like do it in sections.
Hmm.
Uh, is slavery ever ethically defensible? Uh, no.
No.
Would you kill one person in order to save 1,000? I mean, it kind of depends who the person is.
I mean, in the long run, yeah, but like you said, it
If you
depends on
like,
the person.
if you like, fucking give me a button and you spawn in some random person out of like the like 8 billion or whatever on Earth, the person spawns in one room and I just have to press a button and they die and 1,000 other people are safe, then yeah, I'd probably do it.
Yeah.
But if it's like,
Hmm.
if it's like someone I'm close to, then I would probably let the 1,000 people die.
I mean, but like, it's still selfish though. You know,
There was
I
one I
mean, it's a
skipped
thousand.
over
It's a
earlier
thousand people
that
that
was talking about
other loved
selfishness.
ones have. You know.
Yeah, I feel like the moral answer is obviously like pretty much always going to be to kill the one person, but I feel like for
Yeah.
me it would just really vary depending on
But
who it
being
is.
selfish, like I said, I never said selfish being selfish is bad.
Uh, is it wrong to kill animals? Uh,
I
I
mean,
feel like,
depends on the animal, really. Like
yeah,
if
that's
I
what I was
go
saying
outside and like
earlier.
fucking break a squirrel's neck with my fucking bare hands, like I'm a fucking like Billy Badass. Like, yeah, it's probably fucking weird. Like I wouldn't do that. But like if it's like a fucking bear attacking me and I have a fucking shotgun, I'm gonna shoot the fuck out of it. You know?
Yeah, I mean, I also like the how much I care really depends on what animal it is. Cause like
Yeah, yeah.
I feel like my empathy depends on what kind of animal it is. 'Cause if there's someone
Hmm.
like going around town like fucking brutally beheading every dog in the city, then like yeah, I think that guy's like you should probably kill that
Yeah,
guy.
that's fucking
But like
yeah,
if he
yeah.
like walks
Fucking
into the
psychopath.
woods and like goes hunting and like kills a deer and like actually uses the meat and stuff, then I don't really care.
Yeah, like he's gonna like yeah, he's gonna like put the head on the wall and shit. Like yeah, and then
Yeah,
use the
that's
meat.
what like I would never be like a vegan or a vegetarian. Where like, cause like I understand where they're coming from. Like, yeah, I
Yeah,
probably would never. I don't know if I would ever be able to kill an animal. I like animals and stuff, so I understand like not wanting animals to be hurt. But then again, I don't care enough to not eat like a cow or a chicken.
yeah, yeah.
And I feel like those
It's just because
animals, like,
there's so many.
there's
Like
you look at a chicken and tell me a single thing goes on in their head. They're not thinking about anything, dude.
yeah, like you know, like this expression. Like I think it's just real. Is it real that like chickens can like run with their heads off?
Yeah, they're like their bodies like can still stay active for a little bit.
Okay.
Like
But
also,
like yeah,
I mean, I feel like
yeah,
you shouldn't like torture something still. Like if there's, I saw a documentary one time on YouTube where they're like throwing baby chickens like fully alive like into a meat grinder and like you
fuck.
should still kill it like ethically. Like don't torture the damn
Yeah,
thing. But like those those like mukbangs where it's like Asian people eating like a squid alive. Like that's messed up. You should probably
yeah.
kill him first.
That's like cruel, bro. Like even like spear fishermen. I watch these videos on YouTube because I'm bored sometimes. But like even they like when they like spear them in like the gut or whatever, they still like take the knife and like hit him in the head with it. Like they still stab him in the like the head so they can put him out of their misery. And to
Yeah.
fish, like you know, like they don't got like nothing what's going on, bro.
I understand like why people throw fish back, but I feel like at that point you like already stabbed him through his jaw. You should probably just like put him out of his misery. But
Yeah,
I mean,
like he
I don't
hooks him
think
to the
fish can even
hook
like
him to the
feel
mouth.
pain. I'm
No,
not
that
sure.
can.
I mean, I feel like either like I've gone fishing a couple times. It's really boring, but like anytime I catch a fish, like I don't really send it back. I feel bad. It's just like imagine some guy just walks up to you and like stabs you through the bottom of your jaw and then just walks away. Like I I kind of just want him to like if he's gonna do that, you know.
Yeah.
It's no reason like to let it suffer.
My God.
All right, bro. We're in the love section now.
Mm.
What is more important, love or money? Why? I mean, I feel like
Like voila.
it like depends what
Might
kind
be
of
sexual.
like situation you're in. Like, yeah,
What's like a good situation? I don't even know.
if I'm like broke as shit, like I'm probably gonna want to focus more on, you know, chasing that bag than like trying to find someone. Because if you find someone and you two get in love, then you're just gonna be like in poverty together. So I feel like I'd. But then again, like
Yeah,
when
but
you're
you're going
with
through the
someone,
struggle together.
yeah, that's what I was gonna say. It can like help build bonds and stuff.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I guess like
But
I
you're
would
so
never
broke.
like if I'm already with someone and we're both like broke as shit together. I'm not gonna like have a baby because it's kind of just like bringing him into, or I don't know if it's gonna be a guy, bringing the baby like into poverty and stuff. So I feel like that in that situation I would choose money over like
Mm.
the baby.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I got a scenario. So like if you're like a sugar mama coming up to you and like but you felt like no attraction to her, but you're like broke as shit. Like what'd you do for like that love or the money? Like,
Uh,
you know?
I feel like at that point,
Well,
like
that's a oh, I worded that weird. You like know what I mean there, right? Like
I feel like at that point, like a bag's a bag. Is there a difference between love and lust? It's like yeah, no shit.
yeah, no shit.
Like if I'm
Like lust would be the definition of my brother.
like if
He's a fucking man. He's a
yeah,
man slut.
like if I'm just going into the city trying to like fucking crack as much
Crack,
punani
you
as I
know?
can. I feel like that's much different than me like going on dates and like trying to find
Going
the one.
out. You know, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I'm
Next
not
question.
lustful. Is marriage necessary? I mean, no. It kind of just like a symbol that you're like committing to each. Yo, it's kind of like sign that. Oh my God, you're like
Keep going.
committed
Keep
to
going.
each
Sorry,
other.
bro.
Is what I'm trying to say. You're like
Spit out
it's
some more.
showing that you're committed to each other, but it's not like necessary. Like if you want to just like stay in a regular relationship, non-married the whole your life, then like go ahead. I don't care. It doesn't.
I mean, but like, I mean, like, if you're like not married but you're committed to each other, I feel like if you like hypothetically, if you cheat on them, I feel like it wouldn't be as bad if you were actually married. You know?
Yeah. Well, like when you're getting married, you're kind of. I feel
You're
like the
you're committed to each other
yeah.
through like your whole life. You're like their partner, not just like I don't even know.
But I
Like
still think it's like it should be like a right everyone has. I don't think we should like get rid of gay people getting married
yeah,
just because it's
like
not necessary.
if you've been together for like 8 years, like
Like
and
yeah,
people
if
are
you
saying like,
want
oh, you
to,
have
then
to get
go
married.
ahead.
Yeah, it's up to anybody's choice.
Yeah, I probably want to get married. I don't know. I haven't thought about it much.
Yeah,
Can love last forever? I mean, I yeah. If
yeah.
it's like treated right, yeah. If you're
It
like toxic as shit,
really
then it
depends on
probably
the
won't.
relationship and the people in the relationship.
Yeah,
Because
you know,
dude, my friend
if
got cheated on
you
today, bro.
if you're like if you're if you really want something like badly and you're chasing after it, eventually you will find what you're looking for, but it won't be in its most pure form like it would be if you let it come to you naturally. It's like if you're going out of your way to try to find like the person you're going to spend the rest of your life with, you're probably
Hmm.
going to find like some type of long-term relationship, but it might not be like the one that you were actually looking for. I don't
Yeah,
even know where I was going with that. I kind of lost track of my own. I lost my own like thought track
yeah.
halfway
I
through.
can't remember. I can't remember them. Oh,
Is it okay to love yourself? I mean, yeah,
yeah.
obviously. Like,
Obviously, yeah.
kind of have to love
Self love
yourself.
is like, I think before you even like start or like look for a relationship, you have to figure out yourself first and like how you need to love yourself. You know?
Yeah. Oh, these next ones are about death. We're getting serious now.
Oh, heck yeah.
Why do people fear death, and do you? Uh,
I
I
mean,
don't
I
know.
don't. I honestly, I think people who say they don't fear it, fear it. That's kind of
I
getting
mean,
off track, but like,
I don't
I
like,
don't.
I don't actively like, I don't live every day of my life thinking like, oh, I'm gonna fucking die today. This is it. But like,
Yeah,
I don't want to
I'm
die.
just living my life because I want to live my life. You know? I mean, no
Yeah.
one wants to die unless you're like a fucking evil
Well,
guy and everybody hates you. But I mean, for me, I don't want to die, but
I mean,
I know that
yeah.
I'm gonna die, and I need to accept that I'm gonna die someday.
Like,
And it's just like a natural thing. Everybody dies.
I'm
There's
not like one of like,
nothing can change
like when
that.
you're like, when you're 5 years old and you learn that it's like it's inevitable you're gonna die and you like freak out. Like I've already
Yeah,
accepted it. I know it's gonna happen, but I'm
yeah,
not like, I don't wake up every day being terrified it's gonna happen.
yeah. I mean, it's gonna happen like, well, it really can happen anytime. If you think about it like that.
How would
Like
you
you
like to be
can get like,
remembered after you die? I don't fucking know.
okay. I have a couple answers, but I don't know if they're appropriate for YouTube Live. Bro, my fucking orange orange cream ghost is fucking flat as shit now.
I'm
Oh
gonna
my
skip to the
god.
next question. I don't have anything to say for that. What happens to the body after you die? What the fuck? How's it even it like fucking rots?
Fucking decomposes? Like the fuck?
Yeah.
What the hell is that dumbass question? Okay.
What would happen if we lived forever? I mean, I feel like that would fucking suck.
I feel
Like,
like people you like the snail thing? Like
yeah.
the snail in the bottle, I feel like that would happen. Like
I
you
mean,
would
I've
just be like,
like
no, that's just freaking dumb question.
eventually the fucking Earth is like gonna go away, and
It's
everyone
gonna
else would.
blow away and explode.
There'd be like
Everybody's gonna.
9 billion
We're
people just
probably
floating
like
in space.
exploring
Like,
like new planets. Like, is it saying like we're like invincible and immortal? Well, I guess it's really just immortal.
I mean, I
Like
guess it
we
just
can't die
means
no
like.
matter what.
I mean, I don't know if it means like just dying of old age is no longer a problem, or like dying in general isn't a problem. It's
I
like
think it's dying in general.
I mean, I feel like that would, in every possible scenario, that would suck. Because, like,
Yeah, I
eventually,
mean, but like we're all together though, you know.
I mean, yeah, I guess.
I mean, I guess it's not that bad, but it's also the fact that like, oh, I'm never gonna die, and the universe is gonna end without me, you know,
Yeah.
or something like that. I don't know.
I mean, I would definitely rather choose for everyone to be immortal than just me. Because, like, immortality, just me having immortality is, like, one of my worst nightmares. Like, seeing everyone around you die and shit.
I mean, yeah, but I feel like you kind of get used to it. But I also, when like everybody's gone, that would suck because you would just be
Yeah.
like floating around space or like alone on like another planet or something like that.
You could eventually find aliens and, like, become their god.
That's true.
You'd probably
But
be
then they'll die
very
someday
crazy
too,
by
you
then.
know?
Because you'd be, like, floating through space for, like, trillions of years. You would definitely go insane.
Yeah.
Is euthanasia wrong in all circumstances? I mean, no. I think it's, like, pretty justifiable in, like, a few circumstances.
Like, is it talking about like in general or just something like on like like prisoners or like kids or whatever? Like,
I mean, it just says, is it wrong in all circumstances? I mean, I don't even think it's, like, necessarily wrong in the way it's illegal now, where, like, you can't legally kill someone, like, even if they're dying and want to die. Like, I feel like if someone wants it to happen,
I
then
feel like if they're like on their deathbed, they're about to die in like 10 days, and they're just like in constant pain. Yeah,
yeah,
I would if I asked and if, like, can I get euthanized? They're like, no, you can't. I'm gonna be mad because like I'm like constant pain. I'm dying, and I just want to
yeah.
end it. And I just want it to end.
I feel like that's gonna be a really fucked up example. You know those, you know those, like, moms on TikTok who on TikTok live, but they're, like, severely, like, fucking
Oh my
disfigured
god, yeah,
children. I feel
yeah,
like
yeah,
they
yeah.
they should be, like, allowed. If my fucking child is born with, like, a
Dude, we should
football head,
euthanize them, bro. They're
I
like
mean, yeah, I feel like we
milking
should
their
be able to.
fucking kids.
I mean, like,
Not well, weird. That
the
was
okay. I feel like we should be able to put those, like, children down. 'Cause, like, they gain, like, I don't know.
that's what fucking
There's
Hitler said, bro.
there's no there's no reason to, like, if they're just
That's
in
what,
pain all
that's what
day, there's
fucking
no
Hitler
reason
said.
to keep them around.
Okay, I understand your point fully, but people have said that before. But like, think about it from like you're like your dad, and like your kid is like fine for like first couple years, and he like it turns like freaking special, right? Like you would still want them to live, right? Or would you just want to kill them?
I don't know. I feel like it's kind of
I
one
feel
of
like
those.
it's a hard decision.
It's like one of those situations where you don't really know what you'd choose unless you're in that, like, scenario.
Yeah, and obviously everybody's not going to agree with you.
Can torture ever be justified? I mean,
Yeah.
I feel like I could probably easily justify it. If, like, if another, like, extreme example, like, if some fucking pedophile hunter is going around, like, chopping pedophiles' balls off, like, I don't really
I'm
care.
chopping his balls off.
I don't
Holy
care.
fuck! Like you know, like all those like old rape cases, with like they catch the guy that raped all like the fucking people and shit, and they just like torture him. Like yeah, that's
Yeah,
totally justifiable. Like I don't see like where it would be justifiable because
bro.
my controller gets disconnected. All right, I'm back. I feel like killing him would be like taking him out the easy way. You know, he's got to like suffer a
Yeah.
little bit. I'm like, yeah, it's a little dark and like eerie, but like
Like, I think, like,
he deserves it.
pedophiles and rapists, I like giving them, like, a. I don't think you can. I don't think you can say that second word on YouTube. Uh, I did not say that. Pedophiles and someone who does stuff without people's consent, I feel like they should, get the game over screen, but I don't think it should be, like, fast. Like, I'm okay
Yeah,
if it's, like,
it should be
slow
like
and painful.
agonizing.
Yeah, like a fucking bed of nails
Like,
or some shit.
yeah.
Do governments have the authority to regulate what people do? That, like, really depends on what we're
Fucking
talking about.
yeah, like really depend.
If you mean, like,
Like
should
fucking
governments be like,
communism shit.
like, if governments are like, is murder wrong? Then, like, yeah, obviously they're allowed to say that. But, like, if they're like trying to, like, force you to do something that's, like, completely against, I don't know, it's, like, hard to put into words. Like, the
Like
fucking government
against
is like,
ethics.
if the government tomorrow, like the fucking president was like, everybody now, you are forced to like go outside and beat the shit out of your neighbor, then like they don't have the right to do that.
Yeah.
But like, you know, like like abortion and shit, I think it's kind of up to you until like the last 3 months, unless it's an emergency, which is pretty much the way the law works now.
Yeah, yeah. I think it is totally up to the situation, and
And
it really
like the last 3 months when like the baby's conscious, like if you have to get an abortion to save the mom, then I like completely understand that. Like I don't, there's no, if people say like have an abortion
when does
after the
it
baby's born, that
when
like
does
shit
a
does not
baby like
happen.
gain consciousness?
Like the final trimester, like the last 3 months. I think once
Yeah,
it's conscious, it
I
should
watched like a
only be like
Charlie
an
Kirk
emergency.
video of like him like this guy showing a dolphin fetus or whatever the
That
fuck.
was
It was
funny as
so
shit.
funny,
I
bro.
seen it was
I
like,
know.
you believe this is a human child? You're like, it's actually a dolphin child. That was funny as shit. I saw that.
Yeah. But
Does
yeah, like I feel
democracy
like
guarantee liberty? Hold up, I have to look up what liberty means. Keep talking while I look this up.
democracy. Wait, what is it? What's the
Look up the
question?
exact. Does democracy guarantee liberty? Liberty is the state of being free within society from
How the
oppressive
fuck do you not know what that
restrictions.
means?
Bro,
How
I'm
do you
looking
not
up
know
the
what that means,
exact
Aiden?
definition. I mean,
Just say you didn't know it, bro. Okay.
alright, bro, chill.
Does democracy equal liberty? I mean, hang on, you know. Oh, you get it. Oh, we
I
just
don't
like
know.
skip it. Oh, you
I
know.
think I'm gonna
I
move
don't
on.
know. I'm too slow for this.
Is personal autonomy a right? I don't think that's like, yeah, no shit. That's like your will over your body. Like if you can consent.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
yeah, fucking obviously, dude. Like
But like,
everyone has.
I found like not. What if like you're not in your right mind now? Like you've been drugged or something, and like you're like this guy's like, "Yo, can we mac out, make out?"
I mean,
um,
yeah, that's like if
and I'm
you're
like, but I'm like drunk and I don't know what I'm doing. But and, like then there's like also saying like drunk thought. Wait,
drunk. Drunk words or sober thoughts.
drunk. Yeah. But dude, I did not think that's true. By the way, oh my god, I've done
Yeah.
dumbass shit. like, oh my god, like, no, you know,
Yeah. I feel like if two people are, it, like interacting with a drunk person like in a romantic like sexual way, it really depends like how drunk both people are. Because like if one person's like a little tipsy and the other one's like fucking blackout drunk, then yeah, I don't think they can like consent to doing anything. Like if you're
yeah.
both like equal levels of drunk, then you can consent to each other.
I mean, there's like different levels though.
Yeah.
Like, you're not gonna be the exact same equal. Everybody's different tolerances. I mean, it's also the fact that like you're drunk, you're intoxicated. So does it even count if you can both consent? What if you both consent? Oh no, I'm going to deep with this. I don't know.
I feel like if you're both blackout drunk, it doesn't. It's like not anyone's fault. Because like yeah, you're
Yeah,
both
but I
blackout
mean,
drunk, and
I guess it's your own
technically,
fault for both of them. It's your own fault
I
for
mean yeah,
both.
like if you're once you're blackout drunk, you obviously can't consent. But if you're both blackout drunk, I feel like that kind of cancels it out as like like whose fault it is kind of
I
cancels each other
yeah, I
out.
guess.
If someone commits murder, do they still have the right to life? It really depends on like what they
Yeah,
did,
like the
like who they
Mendez brothers,
murdered.
bruh. Like they got like that. They got like verbally, physically, and like abused,
Yeah,
and one of them got molested, right? Like his dad. Like
yeah,
yeah. But there's also the fact that like, and also their mom didn't do anything. Like she knew what was going on the whole entire time. She didn't do a single thing.
yeah. I feel like that
I
really
watched a
depends.
documentary on this shit. Oh my god. And I watched a show. I'm locked in on them.
Fucking
But like,
Netflix show.
it should be free, by the way. I stand by that.
I mean, yeah, like if you like if you kill someone who's like abusing you or something, then yeah, there's like nothing.
Yeah.
I don't
If
see
you kill like a
anything wrong
random
with that.
dude, like you're fucking
But yeah, if
psycho,
you
dude.
walk out in the street and like see a
It's like
mom
shit
walking
somebody
her
in the
baby
neck.
with a stroller and like mow them
Yeah.
down, then like yeah, this is very
Yeah.
different.
Yeah, like if I'm like a fucking King Bond, like, yeah, I'm not doing that shit. What was like fucking 14 confirmed kills?
Some shit like
Just
that.
like that.
is education a human right for all people? I mean, yeah, because like
Yeah,
the
you need to learn.
taking
You need
away
to
of
learn the world.
the
Yeah,
taking away of education is like used in a
and
lot of
restricting
wars
it
to like
too.
oppress people.
Yeah,
Like in
like
I forgot which
it
country it is.
happened. It even happened here.
Yeah,
Like with the Trump thing right now. Even I was thinking like back then, but like the Trump thing now, he's taking away the education department. Like that's
yeah.
like dude,
Like restricting education
like
is
he's
like
literally
a
making
big
us
way
dumber.
like propaganda and stuff happens.
Yeah, yeah. It's like making the people in power more with. It's making the people in power have more power, and the people not in power weaker, so you can control them. You know.
Yeah. Is
But I need to change my
war
screen. I'm
ever
getting off this fucking.
justifiable?
Uh,
I mean, I don't think
Most
war
of
is
the time,
ever.
no. But like, if it's like a rebellion, and you have like a dictator guy, that's like
That's basically what I was gonna say.
horrible. Like, yeah. But I feel like most of the times, like the people in the rebellion are like way off, like weird.
Like, I don't
You
think
know,
war is ever a good thing because I
I
think
don't
it
think
should
it's ever a
protect
good thing.
human life. So, like,
Yeah.
yeah, a lot of times, like, resistance groups, which are like created from oppression and like being beat down by another group, they're
Hmm.
obviously not going to be like perfect. Like, they can,
Yeah.
like, they're going to take hostages and stuff, and that's like never
Mhm.
right. But you
Yeah.
can't like fully blame them for being like violent and stuff after what they've been through.
Hmm.
So, like, I don't know. Like, I feel like if one group is being like bullied by another group, I think the group that's being bullied like has the right to like fight back for themselves.
Hmm.
So like with Ukraine and Russia, like I don't think Ukraine should just give like all their land to Russia. Like they have the right to fight
Yeah.
back.
No. Yeah. Honestly. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like it really just kind of like it's never a good thing, but it's sometimes it's necessary. It's like a necessary evil.
Mhm. But like, yeah, if you're just going after if you just wage a war for land or for more power for like I guess more money. I feel like every war they lose more than they gain.
Is due
Is
process
that
a
true?
universal right, no matter the crime?
No idea.
I don't. Due process is like going through the
Oh my
full
gosh, got fucking 8 pro snaps from this girl.
like going through the full
What?
legal system.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like if you, I don't know. I think everyone should have the should pretty much have the right to like innocent until proven guilty. But a lot of times the legal system can like let people slip through the cracks and stuff.
Dude. Sorry
What?
to freaking unwrap you. Freaking stepbrother. Just fucking send me a snap of him like with his girlfriend and like bro. Like they're under the covers, bro. Like his shirt is off. It's fucking weird as shit. Did not need to know that. Okay, anyways, go back to what you're saying.
Is capital punishment ever appropriate? I feel like yeah. I don't really have a
Yeah.
problem with it.
But like if it's like Kim Jong Un, like
It
five
like
for like
really
for like
depends.
having a bad haircut, yeah, no.
Because like there's like a lot of like you ever seen that movie The Green Mile? Like there's a lot of stuff like that
Yeah,
where like
yeah, yeah,
innocent
yeah, yeah.
people are killed.
It's such a
But
good
I feel
movie.
like if there's like I said earlier, like a rapist or a that's the word I'm not supposed to say. Like if you're like an R wordist or
Fuck
a
this movie.
pedophile,
Fuck that.
if you're like a someone who, those two groups of people, I don't really care what happens to
Yeah,
you.
yeah. Like you're just an evil human being.
Yeah, is free speech a universal right? I feel like it. Yeah, it should be. Like everyone should be
Yeah,
able
it
to
should be.
speak their mind.
Everybody should have the right to express themselves.
That's why like I think I'll never like be able to like places like North Korea or anything because like they're not allowed to say what they want.
Yeah,
Like you can say stuff to make your leader mad and he can just like choose to kill you. I think that's like
yeah,
obviously
like
wrong.
fucking Violence Squad and shit. Yeah,
Yeah, like or like anything like that. Like I feel like the punishment has to be like kind of equal to the crime. Like those two people that are getting executed for playing League of Legends or something in North Korea. Like that's I feel like that's
like they
like
got
it's
that
a
caught
funny
watching fucking South Korean
like
porn.
it's a funny concept, but like I feel like
Yeah,
we should always have like some level of like
yeah.
equality in your
I
crime
mean,
related to your
the North
punishment.
Korea thing is also like a full-on dictatorship. He doesn't care what happens
Yeah.
to the people. All he wants is power.
Oh, these next ones are
He
apparently
has it.
fully political.
What?
It's like the next like 50 questions are all politically based. The first one is what
For sure.
makes a country democratic. I'm, I have no like deep answer for that. I would like the
The people,
Jesus Christ.
I guess,
I feel like the like type
and the
of
unity.
I guess I'd say like the literal fact of if it's democratic or not. 'Cause like you can have a democratic society like slowly descend into a dictatorship or something other than a democratic society.
Yeah. Full
Yeah.
control.
What
Dude, Elon Musk is.
responsibilities does a government have to its constituents? I feel like
I feel like
I
it's a
don't.
lot of things. I
I
think it's
mean,
mostly
yeah.
everything.
I don't think you
Because
should
if
like
government
let
fucks
people
over,
die.
gets fucked over, like that's like on the government.
Yeah. Like I don't. I think we should take care of like our homeless people. We shouldn't just like let them die. I mean, obviously we don't really because we have like a huge homelessness issue. But I mean, yeah, I think they kind of like everyone has the right to be treated fairly by the government, even though
Mm-hmm.
it's like
Mm-hmm.
obviously not like accurate as to what actually happens. But I mean, yeah, I think everyone has the right to be like treated the same by the government.
That's why I get mad at like unjust court cases.
Yeah,
Because like the court system, the justice system in the U.S. is like so fucking bad. Because like one big thing is like if the person has like a public consultant, like public lawyer, like I don't even know what to call it, like they're like fucked against like this guy, like a rich guy that hired like a $2 million fucking lawyer, Like they can't do anything. Like they like pretty much
yeah,
automatically lost.
yeah. Are laws always good and objectively morally right? Obviously not. It's
No.
like the fucking Jim Crow era laws.
Jim Crow laws.
Like,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah, yeah.
like it used to be like legal to have slaves, so obviously laws don't like
Yeah.
always mean something's right.
I mean that's why them. I mean, there's actually like this like stupid ass laws in states. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Like you can't have like a pet polar bear or some dumb ass shit in like Montana or something. Like.
Is taxation justified? I feel like to a certain extent, yeah,
To a
but
certain
like
extent.
because like a government needs money to like be able to
Yeah,
run.
like how yeah,
But
yeah.
I mean, yeah, if you're like
Like they need it for
overdoing
the
it,
roads and stuff. Like
like
that
early
I understand
early
like
America
why
when we
we
were
have
still
tolls.
under the British, they were like taxing the shit out of us, and that's why we like rebelled back. So, like that,
Yeah,
yeah, I get
taxation
that,
and
but like,
representation.
I'm like we need some kind of tax, or else like the whole country would like fall
But
apart.
I feel like the tax like fucking eggs like $4,
Yeah,
Like I feel
like
like
it
if they
needs to
get
be
too
reasonable.
high, it's just dumb. Yeah. Like I don't think the government needs like the government obviously need money to run, but I don't think it needs as much as it does like now, especially the U.S. one. But
Yeah,
honestly, I think I could be wrong. And we have like a whole entire like fucking gold vault. I don't know why we need so much fucking taxes.
yeah. How do I know whether my views are correct? I feel like there's honestly there's if it's like an opinionated view, there's no real way to know who's like correct. There's a way to you
But
could
like if
say
it's
you're
like a
like
viable source, then I'm gonna research. If
I mean,
first,
yeah,
the first thing I'm gonna do is like I'm gonna research the crap out of like what my view is. You know,
yeah.
like I'm gonna make sure it's right in my mind. I guess.
I mean, I think there's also
You said morally.
how do I know if my views are correct?
I think it's just like I don't
I
know,
think
man.
there's
I
like
think like what
if
based on
certain
view.
if you if your views align with certain groups, then I feel like you should know they aren't correct. Like if I have like a view that the Nazis also have, I'm probably gonna rethink my views.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So like if the Nazis are supporting a person, I'm probably not gonna support that person.
Mm-hmm. Like if I was in a group that believed in like it's like oh like this is probably like it's like a stupid thing. I'm just gonna make it up in my head. But like if you're like a group that's like is like pro soldier, but then you find out that like the extremists like oh my god, the extremists of that group are like fucking like baby killers or something. Like I would probably rethink my decision of that group. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't want to be associated with fucking baby killers, you know? But,
Is there
yeah.
a such thing as too much freedom? I, I feel like yeah,
Ah,
kind of. Cause like you shouldn't have the
what do you mean?
freedom to literally do as you please. Like you shouldn't have the
Oh
freedom to go
yeah.
and kill someone.
I think you should be as free as like as long as like you're morally right. I
Yeah.
think as you cross the line of morality, then you're not.
I feel like
You're too free. Yeah.
you should be free to the extent that you're not like encroaching on other people's freedoms. Like
Yeah.
if you're using your freedom to take away the freedoms of others, I don't think you should have that like right to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah,
We should
go.
hop on a custom. Which play
But bro,
house?
I lost my place.
Which play house?
Where do
Which
we
play
draw
house?
the line between criminal behavior and civil disobedience?
Mm, I guess what law you broke.
I guess.
I mean, I don't really know how to say.
The
Yeah, I
political
guess
ones, a lot
just
of these are
what law you
boring
broke.
as shit.
Should we switch it up to like would you rather or some shit?
Is wealth redistribution morally correct? I feel like, yeah,
Um,
I kind of agree with that.
I
Like giving
yeah.
money from the rich to the poor people, I don't really have a problem with that.
I mean, I feel like I would have a problem if I was rich. It's
Should
like
grade
my
school,
money.
high school, and college be free for all?
Yeah,
I mean, yeah, I feel like
I'd say so.
everyone should have the opportunity to learn and go to school. Like even expect like even
Yeah.
in college, like it should be free to apply to any college you want to. But like if you're
Hmm.
not qualified to get in, then like that makes sense.
Then like you're not allowed to get that. Yeah.
Yeah, like it should if you're able to get into Harvard, you shouldn't have to pay for it. But like, then
Yeah.
yeah,
But like there's guys that are going to like there's like $90,000 California schools that like give you like better treatment and stuff like that. I just think it's like stupid.
yeah,
Because if you're poor too, like if you like think about it, like if you're able to get into Harvard but you're poor, but like and you don't really get a scholarship, like you just get in like general, like you can't go because you can't pay for the loans and stuff, you know? Like you can't
yeah.
like So
Is
yeah,
it
I do
right
think
to
it should be
govern
free.
the number of children families can have to control the world's population? I
Yeah,
don't think
That's what
it's
China did.
yeah. Or like if
I
you
don't
had a
think it's
girl, you had to
right.
get rid of it.
Yeah.
I don't think it's
Well,
right. By
yeah.
like I understand why, like
I understand why they do it,
from
but
their
it's
point of
not right.
view, it's
Like,
probably
are you saying
morally
like
correct.
you should limit how much children you have? Like,
Like
you should be
should the government
like,
be able to decide
like,
like how many children a family can have?
yeah. Like, are you saying? Are you like for
Like if the
you? Are you
U.S.
saying that
government
like,
tomorrow was like all families can only have two children, no more, then like I feel like that
yeah?
would be infringing upon people's rights. But I mean, I don't know. I feel like everyone should have the right to have children, but we're not really
Oh,
right
then
now.
there's this guy that's like with like 10 fucking kids, you know?
We're not like at a situation like population wise where we need to worry about like making rules or laws to
Hmm.
control it. Like I guess
Yeah.
it in China, like China is the most populated country, so I guess it makes sense why they would do something like that, even though it's like messed
Hmm.
up. But like
It's like
we're
one kid
not,
per family or something.
yeah, because China
I
has
think
like
they
over a
brought it up
billion
to two.
people,
Yeah.
and like it's they have like some of the densest cities on the planet. It's like it makes
Hmm.
sense why they would do something like that. Like I feel like we don't really need to worry about that anytime soon, because
Yeah, because we have so much land and stuff. Yeah.
like global population wise, we're not like at the Earth's limit yet.
Yeah. Yeah. We're gonna get there eventually.
Yeah,
Like like Ready Player One.
yeah.
Like that was like overpopulated Earth. You know.
Oh my God, bro. These ones are just like super deep and like vague ones. This next group. What is
Yeah.
reality? That there's like no way to
What
answer
the
that.
hell? Just I don't know how to answer that.
How don't, what
It's
we
like I have to
perceive around
dive
us.
deep
I
in
don't
my
know.
brain. Wait, what?
I guess like what we perceive around us.
Yeah, I guess that's the best way to think about it.
What are the limits of science? I feel like anything that
I think it's anything that you can
like
put
anything
your mind
science
to.
can't prove. Really, I don't know. I mean, like there's just like things we don't know, but it doesn't mean we'll never know them.
Yeah, we
Like
get
we
with
don't
science because it's always going. It's always improving.
we don't
You
know
know.
like how far out the universe goes, but like one day we may by using science. So there's no way to say that's like a science
Well,
limit.
it's probably infinite.
I mean, yeah, there's like it's just like there's no real way to answer that one either. It's kind of just we don't know what the limits are because we haven't.
Mm. Like, have you seen those like YouTube videos, like the edge of like the perceivable universe, the
Yeah,
perceivable universe? I always like think that's interesting because like it's always like show like the solar system, then like the galaxy cluster, then like the universe, and then like the other universes like in the universe. Like I
yeah.
always thought it was like so like I guess like kind of scary that we're like so small in like that giant universe
Oh, bro, I got a
and like all
classic one.
space, but
What is the meaning of life?
crack them boys.
I'd say like the meaning of life is to like find and make your own meaning. There's no there's no like actual. I mean, there's no like objective answer
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
because
I
it's
think
just gonna
it's
get it's
whatever
just
you
gonna
make
get
it.
back into the like procreation thing where like it's not necessary to like procreate. So it's like
Mm.
obviously it's not gonna be everyone's meaning in life because some people can't have children or don't want to. But yeah, I feel like the only like the true
It's
meaning is
literally
to
whatever you
find your
make it.
own.
It's
Yeah.
yeah. Like everybody's gonna have a different response. And even if you, if you, oh my God, even if you do have the same response, you're gonna go about it in different ways. You know,
How do we know justice and evil exist? I feel like they're kind of just
uh,
like perceptions of
it's like
human like
good or
human
evil.
perception. Because like what's just could differ from person to person, and what's
Yeah,
just
because
to
everybody's
societies is
yeah,
like chosen
yeah,
by
yeah.
those societies.
Hmm.
So I mean, yeah, I feel like obviously justice is like a human made thing, like a human made concept. It's not like objective, and I don't know. Yeah, yeah, I think it's just whatever like a society decides.
Should we free ball this next one?
What does that even mean?
I don't know, like make our end. I don't know.
There's no way I can think of anything on the level of these.
Should women belong in the kitchen? Not game. I can't play. All right, go back to the red ones. Okay.
Is fate real? I don't.
Um,
Uh,
I feel like everybody talks about it, and they always have different answers about it.
I don't like. I don't think I.
Honestly, I
I don't think
don't.
I personally believe in karma or fate or any of that. Like, I don't believe our life is predetermined.
I mean, are you saying about like God and stuff, or like?
Like fate, like you're like tomorrow, it's fate that you're gonna fucking trip over your own foot and break your nose. Like that's
Oh
undeniable in
no,
every
I
universe.
don't.
It's gonna happen. I don't like believe in like a
I don't
predetermined
believe
reality.
that.
I think
I don't think so.
we all kind of make our own
It's like
choices and
hard to
stuff.
it's like hard to comprehend, you know?
Yeah.
Like I don't really have an
I've had to
answer.
skip so many religious questions on this website. This website is like mostly religious questions. Do memories still exist if you have forgotten them?
Ooh,
I feel like that's similar to the tree in the
I think
woods
it's.
question.
What do you mean?
If a tree falls in the woods and no one's around to hear it, does it make a sound?
I think it makes a sound to the things around it. Like if a bird heard it and if it hears it and it flies away, yeah.
And I feel like memories are just like mental constructs of experiences. So like if you're old as shit and you have like dementia and you forget like your entire life, you still experience those things. So the memories still exist. They're just like not
Like locked up and forgotten.
yeah. Cause like
But there
memories
also
really
the
are
fact
just
that
like
they are forgotten, you know.
I mean yeah.
But yeah, yeah.
I mean yeah, I don't think the
Because even
memory
if you
gets
had dementia,
deleted.
you still like remember like wait, no, you don't.
And you
If
can
you
like
don't have dementia.
you can remember some stuff. And that would
Yeah.
like if you
Yeah, but like it
I
like
follow this guy on TikTok. He's like he talks to his dad. His dad's like 90 and like has like forgets everything every day he wakes up. And he like reminds his dad stuff, and then his dad like gets some of his memories back just for that day, because the next day he'll wake up and it'll all be gone again. So like
Yeah, like in
he's
the
remembering
Notebook.
some stuff.
You ever seen the Notebook?
Yeah, of course
Like
I
you know,
have, bro.
like the
I love women literature.
oh yeah. By the way, that whole fucking premise kind of sucks. She fucking left her husband or fiance for the fucking dude.
I'd wait for you, bro.
He built that fucking house though.
I'd
Shit.
wait for you.
Yeah, me too. I mean, she had like dementia, and like once he read her like the experience of what they went through, she remembered. So I mean, yeah, bro.
Yeah.
But it's gonna cost them.
If you try to fail and do, did you succeed?
Wait, what?
If you try to fail and you do fail, did you succeed?
I think you succeeded in trying.
So like if we're like in a game and I'm like I'm going to let him kill me. I'm going to like purposely lose and then he does kill me. I like yeah, I failed cuz I died, but like I wanted that to happen. So I guess like in a way succeeded. I don't know.
But I feel like succeeding is like, oh, dang, I was like, I don't know how to describe it. I, I guess like persevering through that one thing, you know,
I mean, I guess you
like having
succeeded
like
at that
achieving
one goal.
victory over that one thing.
Like
Yeah,
your goal
like
to
my goal was to die, and I did it.
yeah, but I feel like
Like my
overall
goal
you
was to
obviously still
catch a
failed.
like a mouse, and I fail, then I didn't succeed.
Yeah.
But I guess if I needed to catch the mouse and I just avoided it and like didn't do anything with it, I also failed. Yeah.
How do you know if you know something?
Wait, what?
How do you
How
know
do
if
I
you know
know
something?
if I know something?
Yeah.
It's because I heard it before or something. I don't know, or like I've
I mean,
seen
I
it.
don't. I feel like that's like another
It's because
impossible to answer.
it's
Answer one.
because I understand it.
So I guess like if you like think you know something but you're wrong about it, then I mean I don't. That's like literally impossible to answer
Yeah,
because I
it's
don't
like one of those like hard questions.
like I know that I'm alive because I'm alive, but I guess I like could be dead like a fucking ghost. I don't know. That's like
Yeah,
there's no
like
way to
yeah,
answer
like
that.
people, yeah, like people say like you like relive like your past, like your memories, and you die.
Yeah.
Like could be happening right now, or like I'm in a simulation or some shit, or like yeah, or I'm actually living, which I hopefully I am. Yeah, but
Why should we live life if we're guaranteed to die at the end? I, mean, I don't know. To fucking live life. It like goes back to the meaning of life. Like I
like
don't
if I'm
know. Just
dead, can I crack them boys? No, yeah.
oh God. Maybe you can. Maybe you're like in a like tank of your own like mental juices, and you can do whatever you want.
Fuck. Yeah, yeah. Or maybe I'm like in that. You see that one fucking Rick and Morty episode where like he like goes in the casino and he like lives the guy's life.
Yeah.
Like I could be just one of those. Like I'm in a fucking casino machine. And some fucking guys playing me. You
What language do deaf people think in?
know. Well, I could say sign language, but you said
It's called. What's
fuck,
that
dude.
thing called? Um,
Controller keeps fucking.
it's like a mental.
Wait, what? Sorry,
What's it called when you hear a
can you
when
repeat
you
like the
hear a
last like 30
voice
seconds?
when you have a voice in your head reading out your thoughts? What's that called? It's like a
Monologue, consciousness.
internal monologue. Hey Siri, do deaf people
Uh-huh.
have an internal monologue? They
I think
can.
so.
They
Because
said
like
it
if you
depends on if they know a language to think in, but they also might just like think in like pictures or actions of thoughts.
oh, that's interesting.
Like if they're hungry, they can think about eating, but they're
So
not gonna
what the
like
fuck do you think
talk in their
Helen
head.
Keller thought about?
Probably nothing. Her ass did not
Okay,
play
okay.
nor write
Can
a
we
book,
like
bro.
take a sidetrack, like a little
She's
side
not
mission
fucking
real
real.
quick, and talk about Helen Keller?
You're
Okay,
gonna tell me that
let's
bitch
go
wrote
over
an
the
entire
feats I've
book?
gone. Flew a plane, wrote 3 books, taught a like a lecture, and she could talk.
You know, she'd like put her hand on
She,
someone's mouth to understand what they were saying. That's freaky as hell, bro.
yeah, she. I
What if
don't
she
know.
didn't wipe?
It still astonishes me how she like was taught all those things when she was blind and deaf.
She's not
Like,
real, bro.
there's no like she's not real. Like, I don't understand. Like,
She's made
when
up by
she
the
like
shadow
the first
government.
thing she learned was water, right?
Yeah.
Was she like, was like like fucking that? She's like fucking being touched in the hand with water. Like, no. And there's also the people that say like, oh, she probably just learned it before. Bro, she was like 2. She's not remembering shit. You know, like she's not a real person. I'll stand by that.
Is there an end to knowledge? No. I don't.
No, because it's
I don't
it's
think.
ever going.
I don't think knowledge is finite. I think it like goes on forever. Cause like there's an infinite amount of things that we'll never know.
Yeah,
But I feel like
but then
if you
I
are
don't even think God
immortal,
ever like knows anything. Yeah,
like if you're
there's
immortal
always
and
something to
you
learn. There's always
literally
something to learn.
dedicate your entire existence to learning everything, it's like impossible.
Yeah, because one person is gonna know something that you probably don't know. You know, and there's just so many people and so many things that like you just like don't you literally just can't comprehend. You know?
You see that thing where it's like there's like a one in like fucking quadrillion chance that you can like touch a wall and your hand like fully phases through it because like the atoms line up. There has to be
Yeah,
one person who's like done that successfully and just no one believes him.
yeah,
There has to be at least one guy, bro.
yeah. At least one like possible chance of actually that happen. Yeah.
Some random fucking guy went to lay on his bed and flew straight through it, and no one ever believed him.
Hmm.
That has to be. There's no way.
And people call him like a witch and shit, fucking burn him sick. You know,
Yeah.
like
Oh.
like back then, like when Jesus was a thing, and like AD and shit.
Yeah. Yeah. I think it's. Yeah.
I think it's real because I believe in God and stuff. Like I fully believe in it. But like I feel like the people like writing the book, like Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John, like bro, they had to be, and like other authors, they have had to been exaggerating some things because there's just so many different versions, and like sometimes I don't even know what to believe, and I feel like that kind of makes me like I kind of like sad and like question my belief, you know?
Yeah. Is time
Yeah.
eternal? Yeah. I think time goes on forever.
Uh
I mean,
no,
I
but
don't. Our like.
there's also like stuff that happens with time, like wormholes,
I mean, we have like our
and like you know, like have
perception
you ever
of
seen like
time.
Interstellar?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think our perception of I think time flows forever like infinite, but like I think it's our perception of time that stops.
Like we know in like 4 billion
I
years,
could be messing that really bad.
in like 4 billion years, the sun's gonna blow up and destroy the entire like fucking galaxy. But time is still gonna
Yeah,
keep moving. Like it's
yeah,
not just gonna stop. But I mean, like,
mhm.
yeah, our
And
perception of time stops.
but like even if like a wormhole or whatever like swallows us up and it like shoots us back or forward I don't know however many years, and like our sun blows up, it could have been just like a day for us, but like a bajillion or a heck years actually passed. You know?
Dude, I would be the worst fucking person to send back in time. They would not believe me. I don't know shit.
Dude, oh god,
Like,
oh my god,
who's the
I
next
know,
president? I don't fucking know. I know like five of them.
I know, I know. Are
I know
slaves
like,
still a thing? Fuck no.
oh, by the way, a black guy's gonna be president in like 200 years. They probably fucking burn you for being a witch.
I know. Like, dude, no. A woman can read and write. Like, bro, they're gonna fucking shoot you. Like, fuck.
George Washington, Thomas Jefferson, Abraham Lincoln, uh,
Andrew Jackson,
he's
Theodore
he's on
Roosevelt,
money.
Theodore Roosevelt,
The fucking guy who dropped the bombs
FDR,
on Japan.
JFK, Truman,
George H.W. Bush, George W. Bush, Obama, Obama.
Clinton.
Oh
Hold
yeah.
on, fucking mom's calling me. Hold on. Hey,
Richard Nixon. I don't know anymore. Harry Truman. That's the bomb guy.
all right, I'm back.
When your parents come back,
Like tomorrow or something. I have to eat brunch with my grandpa tomorrow.
bring me along, bro. I'll sweet talk him.
Doesn't watch you, little bro.
How old is he?
83.
I have nothing in common to talk with him about.
Really now? Really? Yeah.
Like I can have a conversation with like fucking Big D. Like we have stuff in common. Like that guy's too
Like
old.
what?
I don't fucking know.
Okay. Honestly, I don't even think we have anything in common either. I don't even know, bro.
Honestly, dude, I sometimes I think I'm just like insignificantly fucking stupid because like I couldn't invent shit. Like the fact humans figured out how to make a gun like still amazes me.
Yeah,
Like you could probably give me a million years and I would not invent a single fucking new thing.
like think about Bluetooth using like radio waves and like
Dude,
light
phones in
particles to
general, fucking
fucking
landline. I would never figure that shit out.
yeah. Like what's it fucking called? A quantum computer. How the fuck do you think of that? Like like the Industrial Revolution, like that well, like that 100 years we like went up so fucking fast, you know?
Yeah,
Like that is crazy. Like
dude, from
I kind of get the Wright brothers though. That's
the
the only one I don't really
fucking
understand.
start of World War One, we were using horses, and by the end we had fucking tanks.
Yeah, like the have you seen All Quiet on the Western Front?
Yeah,
Like like the tank when it pulled up. Like dude, they're scared shitless. Like
dude,
end
that
of the
shit's
day.
actually insane. Wars
Yeah,
like make
like
like
imagine like you
wars
like 10
advance
years ago you're riding
society
horses
by a
around to
lot.
get to school, then you're riding in like a fucking jeep. Like that is just so crazy to me.
Dude, it's like time. Like it feels like some, dude. Oh my god, some things are like a lot younger than they feel. Like I feel like they should have always been around, kind of.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
Big D was telling me when he was little, seatbelts didn't exist. I was like, dude, what are you talking about?
yeah, yeah,
He was like, the cars didn't even go fast enough for you to need a seatbelt.
yeah.
Like 30
And
miles an hour.
then like the like manual like automatic transmission and shit. Like that shit was like it was like it was like the fancy thing to get back then. But now you think about it, it's like literally everywhere because it's like so convenient. And now like man, it's like it's just been outdated, or like manual's been outdated because automatic is just like so much easier, you know. But there's like so many
Yeah.
examples of just like things are like don't think.
I mean, I feel like I
Right.
almost feel like we're like too advanced. Cause like now, like back in like way back with like fucking Archduke Franz Ferdinand, they had to spend like months coming up with this plot to like track exactly where his car would be and where it would stop so they could assassinate him. And now, like, if we want to kill someone, we can send a drone over there and it'll do it itself in like 3 seconds. Like we don't
Yeah.
have. It's like
Or like
we've
you
got,
like you can slip a little like freaking like 1 milligram like fucking like any poison you want. And just
dude. The
gonna,
CIA can
like
literally
freaking
never be
drink.
caught because
Yeah.
ricin is like literally undetectable, and they could just put that shit in a
Hmm.
gun and shoot you, and you know they would know
Hmm.
never know you got murdered.
Yeah.
The CIA is scary as shit.
Oh God, bro.
If they want you gone, you're gone.
Yeah.
Fucking question what we're even answering.
I don't
Is
know.
time eternal?
Oh.
Nothing to do with what we were
Fuck did we
talking
get
about.
there? Got a little off track.
Is there such thing as perfection? I feel like that's, I don't know.
Yeah, I
Like,
feel like if I get OCD, it's like,
it's like up to the
But
every
what does it
person.
mean by perfection, though? Is it like anything, like everything that should be perfect, or like? Because I can tell you right now, my room's messy.
Oh my god, bro! This fucking next question I actually used to believe when I was little.
What?
Are people in a different time zone, in a different like point in time? So like, is someone like California is 3 hours behind us? So like, are people in California literally like 3 hours behind? Like we're time travelers? No. I used to
No.
believe that when I was little. It's really just we're all on the planet at the same time. It's just where the sun is like changing what your clock says.
Mm-hmm.
We're all
And the
technically
moon
on the
and the
Earth at the
tide.
same time.
There's like so many
Yeah.
variables, and like how the Earth is spinning, how the moon is spinning, how the
Like
sun is
if
spinning.
someone, if like if I kill someone, it's not gonna take 3 hours for the person to die in California. Like it happens
Yeah.
immediately.
Like if someone died at 8:08 here, they're gonna die at 5:08 in California because it's 3 hours behind. Wait, it's 2 hours behind or ahead? Forgot.
It's 3 hours behind.
Yeah, think of that 508 for them, you know.
Yeah,
And like Japan or whatever, they're like a day ahead or some shit like that, right? On it.
yeah. Their seasons also work differently.
Yeah, it's because they're on the other side. They're in like a different hemisphere.
Yeah, but yeah, it's the
It's like reversed, right? Like our summer is their winter.
yeah. Oh my God, these
I
next
don't
ones
know.
are fully just religious. I don't know if I should skip them or not. It's like
Say
all
like one
just
of them,
it's all just like up to opinion.
actually.
It's like yeah, they're all just like, does this religious thing truly exist? It's like all just up to opinion and shit.
Mhm.
These next ones are apparently unanswerable. Okay, the fucking article ended. It was clickbait. Never mind, I found him. Oh, never mind. They picked the top 20 best out of the entire 250 list. We've already answered most of these. What makes us human? We answered that. Okay, lied. All people deserve respect. Should we choose? Can we choose our emotions, or do they happen on their own? I feel like
I feel like
our
yeah, you
emotions
go.
happen like themselves. So,
Hmm.
like if I laugh and I'm happy, my brain did that on its own, but I can put myself in a scenario where I know I'll be like more happy than if I was in
Hmm.
a different scenario.
Hmm. Like I can think of something sad, and like I can like fake cry, right? And like it kind of just makes my mood a little worse, even if I'm like laughing and crying with all my friends, like laughing at like being happy with all my friends. You know, I think it's
Yeah,
like up to the person and their ability to like actually like control and change their emotions in that scenario. Like you know, like the all like the nonchalant dreadheads and shit. Like they're not always nonchalant, you know. So like
yeah.
they
I
can
would.
cry,
I think I.
they can be mad.
I think like naturally, I'm more like nonchalant, like laid back and stuff. But I would
Yeah,
never
me
be
too.
like nonchalant to the extent that like you can't be like emotionally available for your partner.
Yeah,
Like if you're just
but there's also the fact that like
yeah,
some people can't express emotions, but they can still like feel. I don't even know. Actually, I don't even think they can. What's that called? You know,
you being
like
a
when you can't
psychopath,
express emotions. Are you actually labeled as
psychopath,
a psychopath?
huh?
What?
That's what
Are you
like what a
actually
psych
labeled as one?
me fucking no. That's what
No, I thought it
the
was like a
literal
medical
definition. Yeah,
condition.
the literal definition of a psychopath. They like can't understand emotion. They can't feel it. Like can't like perceive it. Anything. That's what like it's like what fucking Dexter Morgan had. Like he couldn't feel true happiness or anything.
No.
I don't know why I cited a show. I could have like, fucking named an actual psychopath. Fucking Ted Bundy was a psychopath.
Oh yeah, cause yeah, he's also hot.
Okay.
I think a
I
lot of
think Jeffrey
psychopaths are
Dahmer
like
was one
hot.
too.
He fucking ate people. You think?
Listen, buddy, eating people might have made him happy, so I don't know.
Yeah, he's a fucking psychopath.
Dude,
He's
that
eating people. He's having sex with people, then eating them. He's being happy. Yeah, bitch. You might be a fucking psychopath. All right. What's the next question?
uh, should we judge acts based on their outcomes alone? I'd say no. Like
Yeah.
when the U.S. dropped the nukes on Japan, like outcome-wise, it did end the war. But like in the
But
moment-wise,
like it wasn't.
they killed a lot of innocent people.
Yeah. Like their shadows got burned into the road and walls and shit.
Yeah,
And no one's ever gonna forget that because they still like. Do they still suffer radiation? Oh no, that's thinking of Chernobyl.
yeah, Chernobyl's fucked. We
Yeah,
might not
dude.
even live to see that shit be like breathable.
Yeah, we're not. We're not. It's like it's gonna be like a couple hundred years, I think, like a century or a couple decades.
People sneak in
Like,
there to like vlog it and shit with like
yeah, there's like
radiation masks on and stuff.
there's like it's not like infested by like radioactive like it's literally just wolves on like Trin. Like it's infested by wolves and like other animals,
Yeah, there's like
and like they're
spores
like
and shit in there. If you like
tracked
touch
up.
and like give you
Yeah,
like they give you like a trillion times of cancer in a second. Like fucking
yeah.
just fuck you.
Like if you go in there, you're gonna get radiation cancer. Like
Yeah.
even if you like wear a suit, you're probably gonna get radiation. There's just like such a high amount. And oh, dude, I learned this last year. What they do with radioactive material, to ask this question, like what they do with radioactive material is like you can't really dispose of it because like radioactive waste and stuff. So like they put them in these like giant like underground caves, and they just leave them there because like no one's gonna go there, bruh. Like you know.
Yeah, they used to just throw it into the ocean, which is like
Yeah,
why a lot of the
yeah. Now
ocean
they
is
put
like
them in like
unsafe.
now they put them in like the fucking like ocean like the Earth's crust. They put them in these giant caves. It's kind of cool actually.
You know, they said like somewhere between the U.S. and Cuba, we like lost a nuke underwater, and we still don't know where it is. So there's like a nuke that
Actually,
could just go off at any day that would like fuck us because we're on the
oh,
East Coast.
Aiden,
What?
you made me think of something. How does the fucking Bermuda Triangle work? Like, how do we lose so much shit?
We figured out it's just like they
The,
figured out like a few years ago what it actually is. I think it's just like two planes crashed and then people just made conspiracy theories.
no, it
But
was
like
like
it is,
It was
but like
way
a
more
lot of
boats and planes though,
there is like a
wasn't it?
like some
It was
kind
like
of
hundreds, wasn't it?
there's like some kind of signal problem there where they like lose connection to their radio.
Like,
It's
what do you
also
mean?
like I'm not qualified to have this conversation. I don't know. It's like it's
Oh
not like
God,
I watched like a fucking YouTube short that says like it's nowhere near as bad as people like say it is. They like just they
like
made
they
it seem so
exaggerate and
bad.
stuff.
Yeah, to like get like popular off of it. Like, oh, this place in the ocean, you go there, you're like guaranteed to die. When like only a few things have actually ever happened there.
Hmm. I remember watching fucking Percy Jackson. They crushed that shit.
Or like the fucking Red Sea when they say like it's like red from blood and it's just like the way the salt is.
Yeah, yeah. Like you can like the I thought it was a Black Sea you can float on. Oh, it's bad
I know
floating.
one of them you can float. I want to try that shit. It looks fun as
I
hell.
think yeah,
You like
yeah.
literally you physically cannot swim down because of how like light the
It's
salt and
because the
like shit is.
salinity
Yeah,
level is so
it'll
high. You
just keep raising you
just
up.
float. Yeah.
That sounds fun as shit, bro. I want to go there.
Dude, imagine like opening your eyes in that shit. Oh my god,
I
that
also
would
want to
suck.
go to Bolivia to see the big like the huge fucking desert that's just salt. I want to lick the ground there.
Oh, yeah.
I want
There's
to go
like
to the
a
salt
thing in
flats so bad, bro. It's like fucking Mad Max.
there's like a fuck. I thought wait, isn't that Brazil? The salt flats are? No, there's like a desert in like Brazil. That's like that's like has like water and like it's like pure white sand. Like what? Sand. Yeah.
Yeah. What the fuck, bro?
That was kind of cool.
I was gonna branch off something you said like 10 minutes ago and I forgot it.
But
What were we talking about? Salt. Oh yeah. I was gonna say it's kind of crazy how like they teach us in school that like Christopher Columbus was the first person to discover America. But
yeah,
like
no, he wasn't.
even if you look at it like from the angle they're going through, so like they're acknowledging there was already people there, but he was the first outsider to discover it. But even that's not true because hundreds of years before Christopher Columbus, Leif Erikson discovered it, and he's like a fucking Viking. That's what Vinland Saga is about. Leif Erikson found Vinland, which
Wait,
was like Canada and North America.
was Finland Canada?
Yeah, Vinland's like
I thought it
southern
was just
Canada.
Greenland. Oh
No,
no,
they went
they're
there too.
from.
Yeah, they're from Greenland. That like they're like fucking British, and they're like British fucking rapists, and they like went off on their own, and they moved to Greenland, and then they went all across the world trying to like find places, and then Leif Erikson found Vinland and told them it was like the best place ever, but then he never came back. He stayed there for like 3 years and then moved back.
Columbus Columbus didn't even find America, like the U.S. He found fucking.
Yeah,
He found
it's also kind of fucked up
fuck
that we
was
like
he
celebrate
found
Thanksgiving. Like, it was a
he found the
slaughter.
Americas, like Bahamas and shit. Like, and dude, working in the Bahamas and like the Americas islands, would suck ass.
Also, Christopher Columbus like
Cause
literally did a genocide, and they like never talk about that.
yeah,
He
he was
wiped
a
out an
rapist
entire he
yeah
wiped out an entire tribe of native people. He literally committed genocide.
yeah. He's a like they always like that's why they got rid of Columbus Day, right?
Yeah, they just named it Indigenous
He's a
Peoples
fucking
Day.
bitch. Yeah, and he called him Indians because he thought he was going to India.
Yeah, he's stupid as shit. Oh,
I don't understand why they thought the world was flat and the moon was round and it was spinning. And on it, they had like tide and shit. I think it's
they
like
used to think the sun orbited around us.
Yo, yeah, I forgot about that.
It's called like what a
We orbit around
geocentric
the
model.
sun. Hmm.
The one we actually live in is a heliocentric model because we go around the sun. The sun doesn't go around us.
Hmm. Hmm.
Some people don't believe
What
gravity
is?
exists.
Yeah, actually,
Flat earthers don't believe in gravity.
how do we fucking?
They
I
think we
don't
just
believe it.
stay on. They
How?
also think we've never been to space because they think we
Like
have the.
the
They think
fucking
we
moon
have
landing
the.
fake something? There's no
Yeah,
way.
flat earthers believe we have that big like dome surrounding the Earth, and that's how we're able to stay like
Actually,
standing on the ground. Yeah, the firmament.
fuck.
I used to, bro, and like
My
last
gym
year,
teacher, my gym teacher's a flat earther.
last year I like deep dive into fucking conspiracy theories on TikTok, and
Dude.
I got so deep into it. It was so funny, bro. My For You page is just like
My
insane people
fucking
like
my brother believes like the fucking nylon was fake. My mom got so fucking mad at him.
I made a joke
Like
about
that's
that one
actually
time,
that's
and Big D got so mad.
my grandpa like helped like fix the power lines and
Big
stuff.
D was
And
in New
like
York.
yeah,
He
my
was like on
grandpa
Long
like
Island.
yeah, my grandpa fixed all the power lines and like in the Pentagon and like my mom that's like the most mad I've ever seen my mom. She was like so angry with him.
I made a joke about it being an inside job, and Big D got so mad. I wasn't even being
Yeah,
serious.
that's what my brother thinks.
I was like, he
Like
said, he was like, it. No, he said he was trying to think of the name Bin Laden. He was like, who did 9/11 again? Who was that? And I said George Bush. He got so mad.
like there's why do people think that like it's like oh they always bring up jet fuel melts steel beams. That's what they always bring up.
One of the points is
If you
kind of true though.
talk to any
We
non
like we did
what
use 9/11. Like we didn't need to invade the
hey
Middle
yeah
East
to
like
cover
that.
yeah
Like that's true,
it's all
but
it was also
that
it
doesn't
was
like
also kind of a
prove
cover up.
that we like caused 9/11 or
Technically, it
anything.
wasn't a cover up because we lost a lot of federal funding, like a ton of money, like a week or day before. I can't remember,
Dude,
but we lost a shit ton of money.
once you understand what the reference of Building 7 means, you're too far in. You gotta back up.
Yeah, yeah,
If you know what
obviously.
Building 7 means, you're way too deep.
Yeah,
You need to get
yeah.
out. Dude, oh
Okay.
my god. I know about so many conspiracy theories that was insane. Like the fucking
Dude, remember that fucking Area 51 raid that people were gonna do? That shit was
Area
so
51
funny,
is
bro. Oh
stupid
my
as
god.
shit. There's nothing in
It's like
that place, bro.
it's like a
They
fucking
like
air.
build planes there.
It's an airfield.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they like build planes and shit and
The
experiment
most
on
thing they're
stuff.
probably doing is like fucking building like B-2 bombers, and they don't want people
There's
to
like
know about it or
fucking
something.
60 other sites exactly like that in
Yeah,
America, and we only care
yeah,
about the fucking 51st one apparently.
yeah. It's a game about it on Roblox. I played it.
And also,
Invade Area 51.
if they did have fucking aliens, it'd be like somewhere deep underground, or we have no idea the site even exists.
Yeah.
Because like the CIA has like black sites where that's like their prisons, and we don't know the locations of them. They can have one like out in the ocean where they like, literally
Yeah, it's
torture
probably like
people,
it's
and
probably
they
like
get rid of
underwater
it.
and shit.
Dude, the insane shit the FBI and CIA have admitted to doing is like I don't know why we should ever trust them. Like them like putting them putting drugs into black neighborhoods is actually fucking insane. It's like
Wait, what do
it's
you mean?
the reason this is gonna get like insane. I don't know how much I can say without getting the reason that a lot of like black communities like Chicago and fucking
Like fucking industry plants?
where's Kendrick Lamar from? Compton. Like a lot of places like
Yeah.
Compton, Chicago, the CIA like flooded them with drugs so that black people would do worse off. They like admitted to all of that.
What?
Yeah. They created low income neighborhoods.
What?
Yeah, and then they would like force they used redlining so like the district so that black people had to like live in certain areas and like go to school in certain areas
Yeah.
so that like the schools and stuff could be bad and they could point to it and be like, see, black people are bad. But like they did all that on purpose. And it's like Ronald Reagan made them do it and shit. Like it's like crazy when you look into that shit, bro.
Crap, dude.
Also, when Ronald Reagan was president, he like fully funded a terrorist group in Cuba that was like murdering people because he thought they were gonna like
Dude,
win it back for America.
Cubans are number one hate are a number one like enemy.
Yeah,
They hate us so much.
it was
They're
while
like, they're
Fidel
like
Castro was like there,
yeah,
and so
it's Bay Pigs.
Ronald Reagan gave a shit ton of money to like a rebel group there that, and they because they agreed they would win Cuba back and give it to America, and they were just slaughtering civilians. The group he was
Hmm.
paying, they were not good people,
Yeah,
and he tried to cover it
I
up.
think a lot of presidents were corrupt. If you really think about it.
I mean, yeah, there's also like there's a certain extent where I don't believe in most conspiracy theories. Like I don't think there's some there might be some big conspiracy behind JFK, but then again, there might not be. Like either way, like
Dude, have you seen that interview? The one thing that makes me like iffy about that is an interview with his bodyguard, because that dude, it was either he felt like so guilty about it and he didn't want to really talk about it, or the fact that he was like so guilty that he was lying. I feel like it was because he was guilty because he was lying about it.
I
Like
could
when they like,
understand though, like the side of the conspiracy theory that's like a year or so before JFK got assassinated, he was talking a lot about like being anti-CIA and stuff and like wanting to give people more rights. So I could
yeah,
understand the CIA killing him, but then again, there's like not enough proof for me to like 100% say I believe it.
yeah,
Because I don't really believe anything without proof. It's like it's
mhm.
possible. I wouldn't deny it. It's like possible that's what happened, but I don't have enough proof to like 100% say that.
Dude, I don't even know if I can say this in these times, but like I'm like a full neutral. I don't really like the Republican Party or like the Democratic Party. Not Democratic. Yeah, like I'm kind of like a neutral person, but I feel like the people we have in our cabinet, like other the Republican guys, like I feel like they're all just like freaking like what's it called? I feel like figurehead. Like I feel like Trump and JD Vance are like figureheads. Like they're like I don't know.
Like they're being controlled.
Yeah, but like the other like
Like a shadow government.
Republicans.
I think
I mean, I wouldn't deny that Trump's a spearhead of like
I
the
had to delete a tweet I made because I made a tweet that said we got to bring back assassinating presidents, and the next day is when that bullet like grazed Trump's ear. I had to delete that shit, bro. I didn't want them to think it was me.
Oh my god, dude.
But yeah, I
That's
think
crazy.
I mean I don't know I don't know if I can get too into that without like getting muted because I with
Yeah.
related to what you're saying with like the shadow government thing. I actually do have a conspiracy theory I believe in related to that, but I don't know if I'm like allowed to say
Should we
that.
end live here and talk about it?
Uh,
Down.
Thank you for watching, guys. It's the end of my philosophical broadcast.
Bye
There's
bye.
not the only viewer that's been in this is Matt. No one's probably ever going to see this shit again. Goodbye.